Are you overlooking one of the simplest tools to boost rugby fitness? Let's bust the myths about circuit training for rugby and then show you how to do it in the right way. A lot of rugby players out there are just thinking that circuit training is for CrossFit or boot camps or fat loss classes. It's often dismissed as something very general and not specific enough for the demands of rugby. You have to reframe this thinking because number one, general isn't always bad. You'll get fitter as a rugby player doing general style fitness training as well as rugby training. And number two, general can still be adapted to suit the sport through manipulating factors like sets, reps, tempo, exercise selection. So when designed properly, circuit training can become one of the most effective tools for improving rugby fitness without needing hours in the gym or fancy equipment. So let's break down exactly why circuit training works for rugby players, and I'll give you a little bonus at the end, so make sure you keep watching. Circuit training builds aerobic fitness, which you need as a rugby player. You can simply design the circuit in an interval format, for example, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And this stresses the cardiovascular and respiratory system, leading to improvements after you recover from the training. Second, it builds muscular endurance, which is similar, but here we are thinking more at the peripheral or the muscular level. Have you ever been training or playing a game and suddenly your legs feel like blocks of lead, or you've tackled and lifted in line out so much that your arms are basically falling off? Well, circuit training can make the muscles endure these repeated efforts so they stay fresher at the later stages of the game. Third, it is time efficient. If you've only got 30 minutes, a well-structured circuit can give you an effective hit without the stress of being on time for your next appointment. But there's a few extra benefits that are also often overlooked. Competition is one of them. Whether you're chasing your own achievements or training with teammates, circuits can push you to perform better every time, just like in a game. Setting challenges like as many reps as possible of a set of exercises within a certain time is just one example of how to add a competitive edge to your training. And you can easily gamify them. Adding challenges, leaderboards, or progression targets, it makes the training more fun, it makes it competitive, and it keeps you wanting more. And finally, circuits are flexible. You can do them bodyweight if you're stuck at home or you're traveling, or you can add simple equipment like kettlebells, bikes, rowers, medicine balls, if you've got access to a gym, that is. Whatever works for you is what is most important. All right, how are we going to put this all together for rugby? Well, here's your bonus. Save this video. It is a simple circuit that you can try in your next session, and it gives a solid all-round conditioning blast. Start the session with steady aerobic activity and whatever mobility or robustness you need. For your circuit, pick 3 exercises, 2 of which are resistance-based and 1 an aerobic activity like running or cycling. Here are some tough ones: double press, box step overs, and some shuttle runs. Do each exercise for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for 4 rounds total. Rest for 1 to 2 minutes before block 2, where you can repeat the same thing. You can use different timings like 40 on, 20 off for 3 or 5 rounds, for example, or you can change the exercises like these examples here: a high pull, sled push, and a skio. So there's one example that you can use. If you want a library of rugby circuits to add to your training plan, head to the description and download our circuit library for completely free. I'd love to hear your favorite challenges as well. Please comment below your best ones that you do by yourself or with your teammates. Remember that circuit training is not the enemy, and it is a useful tool for many rugby players to enhance their rugby engine. Thanks for watching.